Hi friends! Welcome to today's video, and I'm super excited about this one because as you guys know, if you've been a part of my live streams, I've been on a spiraling / decorating kick. I completely gutted my plaza area, okay? Like removed everything as you can see here, and I've been slowly rebuilding everything to just make it look better, nicer, maybe more cohesive. However, I had this one little plot of area that I just didn't know what to do with, but my inspiration kicked in. I have 3 very different build ideas that I'm going to share with you right now, so let's go ahead and get into the first one. Welcome to the community garden, guys. This is such a great build for multiple reasons. One, because it's a very pretty place to have in your plaza, but also it's functional, right? So a lot of us use gardening as our money maker, and we also use gardening and questing and things like that. So you can use this area to complete quests, make your money, and it's a place that you'll be active in, I think, a lot while you're playing the game. So it just feels like a really cool place to have in your valley. I went with like an upscale rustic vibe. I included the iron fencing here with the brick details and also added some wooden benches and some of those little wooden lights and stuff just to give it some of a mixture of both garden-esque but also upscale. On the tables in the back we have like fertilizer and seeds. It just looks like it's been worked in or kind of lived in for a sense. And if you're wondering, I did go with 4x4 plots because it made a perfect square for gardening. Also, as a credit to Nora from Horrible Gaming, I used the hot tub instead of the well just because I think it looks so much better and I really love how that turned out. One thing I love about including benches, and you can even add books, is that your valley members will come over and kind of sit down and it'll feel like they are actually like interacting with the garden, which I think is really cool. Here's how it looks at sunset, which is my favorite time of the day in the valley. And I just think, again, it just looks really beautiful. Really great place to have in your valley, and again, it's functional. So I really love this build and I hope you guys do too. Speaking of sunset, this next build had to be done at sunset, okay? It's just perfect for this time of day. So as we walk down, you can see we've got a little bit of a red carpet, some chairs, and yes, you guessed it, it is an outdoor theater. Now, unlike our last build, this one doesn't really serve any purpose. Like nothing's really going to happen here, but it is aesthetically very pretty to have in your plaza. And it definitely feels like something you would have in a plaza area if you went with more of like a shopping center-esque type of vibe. So as you can see, I used 2 rows of 3 for the chairs. I think these gold ones are from Mirabelle, but I'm not exactly sure about that. And we also have the red carpets there as well. In the front, we have like a little sign-in table, an area where people can check in my imagination, of course. And in the back, we have some snack tables. These bottles on the table are actually elixirs that I crafted and placed down. So they kind of look like alcohol bottles, which I just think is really cool. We have a harp in the back just as a little detail. I would imagine someone's playing music, you know, as the guests arrive. Just thought it was a nice detail. I ended up changing it to this gold harp. I have the gold, the black, and the wooden one, but any of them would work, whatever is your preference. Now, I do have to preference this build by saying I did use some items that are considered rare. I know a lot of people may not have this vine wall, for example. If you don't have the vine wall, please don't be discouraged from making this build. You could absolutely use the trellises that you can craft and line those up in the back and also mix in some trees to give some of a similar effect. Additionally, I did use these columns that you see here. They are a part of the Founders Edition of this game. I know not everybody may have purchased that edition, so if you don't have this column, don't worry, use one of the wooden ones or any column that you really have could work right here. You could also just decide not to use them and use another tree or something next to the stage. So don't feel discouraged, just use something that you have. And this is how the theater looks at nighttime. I think it looks really beautiful at night, but again, my favorite time of the day for this area is during sunset, but all of the lights still shine down and it just looks really, really pretty. I think it's a cool build to have in your plaza. So let me know if you like it. Matter of fact, let me know which one of these builds is your favorite in the comments below. Now, last but not least, we have a build based around the Monsters Inc. house skin. Now, I know that this is a premium shop item. The reason why I wanted to include it is because I was not sure if I was even going to buy it because I didn't really even like it at first. But when I realized I was rebuilding my plaza and needed a building like this, thought it would be fun to challenge myself to make something really cool with it. And I am obsessed with how it turned out. So if you need inspiration around this premium shop item, this is the build for you. Okay, so starting out, this is the overview. And again, I just really love how it looks. I did stick with the iron fencing and a little bit of the white picket fencing for this build. I thought that the combo of the two looked really nice. Now, along the side of the building, we have a small community garden, which I used potatoes and zucchini and a little apple tree. Then I have a little picnic table here with a book. I imagine it could seem as someone was reading or doing homework. I also have a hammock, again, only for aesthetic purposes, but you can sit on it. I just thought it was cute to have under the tree. Now, this is my favorite area of the build. The fireplace is in the back because, you know, when you're running through, sometimes you need to cook yourself some more meals, and you could do it right here. And it just looks really cool, so I love that. Now, if you're still here, I have a treat for you because I want to show you guys the inside of this build. I went ahead and stuck with the idea of it being an apartment, and I decided to make a lobby, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. So let's go inside and take a look. As you can see, I decided to go with a little bit of a like upscale apartment lobby. You can come in here and check in with our front desk attendant, who is very handsome, if I do say so myself. And we also have like doors on either side. The tall windows make it feel kind of grand. Also take note, the little lights I put next to the door almost look like call boxes, which I thought was really cool. And on the inside here, these will be built out into actual like apartment buildings soon. So we'll see how that goes. But for right now, that is the entire build. I hope you guys liked it. So in addition to Eric making a special appearance on this video, I hope you guys have enjoyed these 3 builds. I really hope that they provided some inspiration to you in your valleys. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's super helpful for the channel. I'm live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you have some free time, please feel free to drop by. We'd love to see you. And in the meantime, I have 2 videos on the screen that I think you'll love. Click one of those if you're interested. But until next time, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.